Hello everybody, I'm you, and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker HD. In the previous video, we conquered the reefs scattered across the world of the Wind Waker. We also obtained the Octo chart, the Great Fairy chart, the Island's Hearts chart, the Sea Hearts chart, the Secret Cave chart, and the Light Rain chart. And in today's video, we're going to be taking out the Big Octos spread across the world of the Wind Waker. It's going to be amazing and exciting and stuff. So, as you can see on your screen right now, the Octo chart will tell you all the locations of the Big Octos, as well as a couple random numbers that'll be near the Big Octos. This is something I'll get into when we actually fight one of these things. And I'm going to tell you guys right now, I suck at fighting these things. These things give me nightmares. Not really, but that's just an expression. These things can be pretty difficult to deal with, especially the ones that have 12 eyeballs. We already defeated one of them in the previous video, and it was actually one of the more difficult ones to fight in the game, so I'm pretty proud that we took it out in one hit. And not in one try. Not in one hit, that's kind of an exaggeration. But somewhere around here should be the first of the Big Octos, and it's going to be a big nightmare to find him. Hopefully it won't be. You might be wondering, how are you supposed to find the Big Octos? Well, the seagulls will be flying around the locations of the Big Octos, so if you can find seagulls, fly over to them if you want to hunt them down. But if you want to be like me and I'm on a normal playthrough, then you want to try to avoid them if possible. But this is a 100% Let's Play, so we have to do it. Yay. Except not yay, because these things are nightmare fuel. Where art thou, Big Octo? There you are. Okay, let's sail over here. You can take out these Big Octos any way you want. You can take them out with an arrow. You can take them out with boomerang. I prefer using the boomerang because you can take out multiple targets at once. So that could be really helpful. Although there's a bit of a delay in between you being able to use it again. So it's not entirely great, but the boomerang is still awesome. So I recommend this one. You don't have to use a boomerang though. You can also use a bow and arrow, which can be good if you have really good aim and things like that. You can also take it out with the cannon. That can be helpful as well. But I've already talked about my problems with using the cannon in this game. Okay, I think we took out a few of its eyeballs. Not all of them have 12 eyeballs like this one. Some of them have 4. I think one of them. I'm not entirely sure about the exact numbers off the top of my head, but I do know that all the Big Octos have different number eyeball things. That says this enough. Lady Geared U's ability to speak. It's a very fascinating TV show. I'm going to sell the movie rights. And can I please defeat this stupid thing? Please. I don't like fighting this thing. Although this is a really cool area, I will admit that. I think we have one more. Nope, we have 2 more. Okay, maybe this is the last one. No, it is not. Come on. Yeah, we defeated you! Yeah! In your face! Quite literally! I've been saying that a lot on my channel lately, but I don't care. Defeating a Big Octo will give you a shiny little ring of destiny in the sea, so you can go sail over to it and collect your reward. If a scary demon shark isn't sailing nearby. Get out of the water! But I think that the worst is over. I think we already took care of both of the Big Octos that have 12 eyeballs. So next stop is the next Big Octo. Yeah. Okay, maybe it's around here. The tower's over there if you want a reference point. Yep, it's over here. Okay, we found it. We found you. You will be defeated now because you're easier than the other one that we fought. Like I said, the worst is over, so this one's going to be that big of a problem to deal with because it only has 8 eyeballs as opposed to the 12 that we fought earlier. So let's take out this guy using the boomerang again. Like I said, boomerang's not the only weapon you can use for these battles. You can also use a bow and arrow, which can be very useful if you have really good aim. I don't have really good aim, so that's why I'm not using the bow and arrow, and don't even get me started on trying to use the cannon because I'm not entirely fond of the cannon controls in this game. All right, one of them has turned blue. All right, I guess you could say that Big Octos feeling blue. Get it? Because the eyeball turned blue. I'm funny. It's okay to laugh. Okay, no, it's not. This is going by way faster than the other one did. Alright. I think we'll be able to take this out soon. Hopefully. And thankfully the boomerang can target things that are... You can target things on the opposite side of the... they're on the opposite side of the Big Octo, because otherwise we'd be doomed. We'd be doomed for all eternity. And I think this will be the last hit. Yep, it was. Yay! Clap for joy. And the Big Octo looks so sad, but I don't care, because you're a nightmare to fight. And that was a really choppy frame rate. Oh, wow. And the boomerang is still in the air. Okay, that's really funny. Anywho, we can now sail over to the magical ring of awesomeness and take out our claw. The claw, the claw, the claw. And we got an orange Verby. Your face is beaming! A fun reference point, the fire mountain is over there, and the wooden tower is right here. Again, we'll take care of this island not much later. We'll take care of this in a couple of videos from now. When we go back to taking care of the game's main story, which is actually going to be fairly soon. I want to get back to the story in the next couple of episodes or so. One thing I have to say that I'm not really a big fan of with the Big Octo side quest is the Octo chart does not tell you which Big Octos you already defeated. So if you're not really taking them all out once like I am, and you're taking them out over the course of the game, then it's gonna be really hard it might be really hard for you to go back and finish off the Big Octos that you didn't fight earlier, especially if you're playing on the GameCube version, because of how slow the boat is in that game. But that's kind of the big reason why I wanted to take out all the Big Octos in this game within a small relative amount of time. Are we even on the same island the Big Octo is? Yes, we are. Okay. I believe the guy with the spyglass thing. Well, actually, it is right here. It's right here. The guy on the island on the private Oasis over there, the guy with the spyglass with the red eye and stuff like that. He'll be looking in this general area, pointing out the seagulls. So that's your indication that you want to go check it out real quick. And I gotta say, fun story time. My first playthrough. I went over here. I went exploring this game after I defeated the Forest Haven. So I decided to just go out and explore this overworld. And I went over to the private Oasis and I talked to that guy and he pointed out the seagulls. So I went over here to follow the seagulls because I wanted to know what was going to happen. I got stuck with the Big Octo, and I had no idea that you could use a boomerang on this thing. Heck, I didn't even know you could use a boomerang until I was planning out this Let's Play. I thought the only way you could fight this thing was with the cannon or the bow and arrow or something like that. So, yeah, it wasn't a very fun time. The next Big Octo that we'll be encountering is on Steppe Island. I'll have a picture of where this area is on the map for a reference point if you guys want to use that real quick. But what we need to do next is we have to go over here next to the seagulls again, because that's kind of what we've been doing throughout this entire video. So if memory serves correctly, because I'm not really looking at my map right now, because I don't want to do that, because I'm in the middle of a battle right now. Two of them will have Two of the Big Octos will have 12 eyeballs. One of them will have 4, and I think the rest of them will have 8 or so. I might be wrong about the exact numbers. If I am, I'll put a caption on screen. Here, unless I already put a caption on screen somewhere else in this video. I'm not entirely sure about that because I don't edit these videos at the same time that I record them, because that is not possible, because time travel does not exist yet. This time travel did exist though, that would be awesome. But anyway, yeah, same battle we've seen over and over again. Fighting these things in a row like this can obviously get a little bit repetitious, but I think it's the best idea to take them out all at once whenever you can, simply because of the fact that the Octo Charge does not tell you which ones you've already defeated. So yeah, I wish it did though. That'd be awesome, but it doesn't. I'm sure some people would be able to remember that which ones they're doing, but if you're like me and you like to play like a million games at once, then you're not going to be able to remember it. And we have another orange ruby. Alright, so now it's time to go face the final Big Octo. And I'll see you guys in a second. Where are you? Where are you, you fool? Come on, fight me like a man. Or a squid. Or whatever you are. Maybe you're an inkling. Or maybe you're like an Octoling from like Splatoon or something like that. Maybe you're like the predecessor to the Octo King from Splatoon. Mind blown. These things are Octolings. I have no idea what I'm trying to say right now, because I've been playing Splatoon lately, and I kind of have Splatoon on the mind right now. But anywho, again, this is going to be by far the easiest of them, but there's a reason why I wanted to take out this one last, and you'll see after we've taken care of it. So let's go destroy it. Let's destroy the eyeball on the back of its head. It's actually kind of gross when you think about it. I wonder what someone's vision would be like if they really did have a eyeball on the back of their head. Like, half their vision would be just looking forward, and the other half would be looking behind them. That could get very confusing very fast. The boomerang is still in the air. Oh, Waker of the Winds. Thanks to you, I have been freed from the beast's foul grasp. As thanks, I shall give you just a little of my power. And now we're super manly! Yeah! That's what I always think when I see Link's animation like that. Yeah, we're manly people! Now we have twice as much magic as before. In the place where the wind god guides you, you will find one who will grant new power to the hero's bow that you wield. Power that can freeze fierce flames and melt the coldest ice. When you find that you have need of such power, you must call upon the powers of the wind god. May the winds of fortune always blow across your bow. Even though we use the boomerang to defeat those things, but whatever. Now that thing that he was talking about is something we'll be taking care of in the next video, so thank you guys so much for watching this video of The Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker HD. In the next episode, we're going to continue on through the game's main story. Until next time, gear to you. Oh yeah!